Hello.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the JAFFO Army? An impromptu episode, a JAFFO conversation to be had today. Welcome to the Offer of JAFFO. I am your host, JP.
Hey, yo.
And alongside me, as always, the 610 Beast from the Southeast, Mr. Country K.
Konnichiwa, my people.
I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very special guest with us today. Before getting to Saturday's game,
Hello,
we
you guys
have.
there? Sorry, I think I'm having
Oh, yeah,
little issues.
we hear you now. You hear? You hear us?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm good. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, linebacker for the San Jose State Spartans wearing the 4-5, and it ain't to play games with you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Kyle Harmon. What's up, Kyle?
What's
man.
going on? Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely, man.
Sure.
It's a blackout Saturday against Western Michigan. I've seen bits and pieces of the jerseys and the helmets. From what you've seen and what you're ready for Saturday, what do you guys have in store for all of Spartan Nation come Saturday?
Yeah, so obviously y'all seen the uniforms. They posted them. They're all black. We got the black helmets, the black jersey, black pants. Those things are real nice, man. I know they had those in the works for quite a while, and it's been really cool to finally get those done. So those are gonna be look real clean. I'm an all white type of guy. I don't know if y'all noticed, but every game I wear, white cleats, all white cleats, with the white socks, white gloves, and I got some white wristbands. So it's gonna be a little switch up for me. It's gonna be a little switch up for me. So definitely trying to get that planned out. But I think Saturday is gonna be fun. We've had the bye week. So it's always kind of fun to get back to playing, and we didn't have a week 0 game. So feels like I haven't played in a while, and I'm ready to get back after it here on Saturday with my brothers. And we've been putting in a lot of work this whole, these last couple of weeks. And I can feel everybody's eager to get after it. So can't wait.
Absolutely. You guys competed very well against Auburn. You guys did pretty well against Portland State. I mean, obviously, things can be better, a little bit more polished off and things like that. But nonetheless, you guys are doing really well. Before we get into really what's going on this season, we like to let everybody who's watching and listening get to know our guests a little bit more. So before getting to San Jose State, what was the road to getting here? Where did you go to high school, and how did you end up deciding to go to San Jose State?
Yeah, so I'm from Antioch, California. I ended up moving to Oakley, California, probably about 15 minutes away. And I went to Freedom High School, played week there, very good. I've had a principal my life. And I was pretty heavily recruited out of there. Was a 3-star out of high school. I had pretty much the entire Mountain West, entire Big Sky, and most of the Ivy League schools. Pretty good. And then few out. Cal Berkeley came in the picture, and I decided to go with them. And when I was there, I just kind of had a change of heart, and we decided wasn't really the best fit for me. So sat out the 2017 season. Looked at the rest of my options and sat down my family. Decided I want to stay close to the Bay. And decided to go with Coach Brennan and his new staff. And it's definitely been a really probably the best thing that could have happened for me, honestly. Being here, playing for Coach Brennan, and then ultimately getting to play for Coach White has just been a blessing.
I mean, the stories just when one person goes one spot and it just doesn't work out. We seem to hear those stories all over the place, and then for people finding themselves here at San Jose State, actually says a lot about the program because it wasn't always like that. So
Right.
it wasn't always a destination for a whole lot of people. So for what you guys have done as of winning a Mountain West title, going undefeated up until the bowl game and everything else like that.
Right.
A little disappointing last season, but now you guys are going fresh into this season, ready to climb the mountain again. Okay, I know you have a question for him. Let it fire, my
Yeah,
friend.
yeah, I got a few. What's up, bro? I'm
What's
the
up,
tall
man?
cameraman. I'm the tall cameraman that asked you the weird ass question during the
No, I
goddamn
remember
press
you.
conference.
I know you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know you.
All right, for sure. So shit. First off, how you feel like y'all defense been doing this year? Cause y'all played a tough team. You know what I'm saying before the bye week. Y'all held up really motherfucking well. You know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
how y'all feel like y'all did? You know what I'm saying, like throughout the year.
Yeah, I
So
feel like our defense as a whole, we brought pretty much everyone back in the front of the full front seven from that 2020 year, and also from last year. So we have a lot of experience up front, some really big guys up front who are very very tough, very physical, and play ultimately very hard. And then we got some transfers on the back end with Chase Williams, who's been phenomenal. Can't say enough good things about that guy. And then you got Elisha Gidry out there on the island, and those guys are very experienced coming from the program, and a lot of young guys stepping up as well. A lot of young guys at depth, guys like Trey Schmidt, Parham, Jordan Pollard, and a lot of young players that are kind of getting in and seeing how we do things here at San Jose State.
okay, all right, for sure. So my next question, for yourself, the type of player you are right now, do you feel like you have a lot of room to grow? Like different facets of your game, you feel like you probably need to strengthen.
Yeah. I'm always, looking at myself under a microscope and always trying to find, different ways to get better. Um, I think this year coming up, the biggest thing, or coming into this year, my biggest thing was just trying to be more of a leader. I've always been kind of like a vocal guy, but just kind of learning different ways to reach my teammates, different ways to connect with them and let them know that I'm not just an all conference linebacker, right? I'm their teammate. I'm here to help them. I can try and be a coach on the field. I think my leadership has been the biggest thing that I've worked on going into the season.
Okay, go ahead, Josh.
No, I mean, yeah, leadership has been one thing that I could definitely, at least from seeing you guys in practice and then seeing you guys on the field, it really does seem. I mean, all those years together, it's pretty obvious you guys mesh very well together. From the guys down in the trenches to you and the linebacking core, and then everybody in the DBs. Like everybody's pretty good. And you said when we talked to you during training camp, the communication was a big key for you guys going into this year. So far, the communication seems like it's going well, but you're on the field. What is it like on the field with the communication? Is everybody talking? Who's guiding? Who's guiding who? How's it looking?
I think you hit it. We're very experienced, so most of the guys are able to like line up and get to their jobs, and the safeties and the corners will make the calls on the back end, and I'll help with some of that if I see that I need to, and the D line, Cade and Junior and Lando and Kakiva and them, they're in there. They're very experienced, very talented, very very nifty, and clever with their alignments and all that. So just some things, certain formations that kind of give us problems against certain calls. I think it's on a down to down thing. The basics and all that stuff is very easy for us. 'Cause we've been doing it for so long, but just kind of when you get those certain formations against certain calls, and it's like one and maybe 100 chance to get it, and I think that's kind of where I can come in and kind of be the traffic cop there.
So now you're going into a game against Western Michigan on Saturday. 7:30. The game's for the city of San Jose. It's been dubbed that all over social media. What exactly is the expectation? I mean, I'm sure there's an expectation, but what exactly is something that you guys are looking to gain out of this entire week?
Yeah, I think coming off the bye week, I think the biggest thing was just trying to identify who we are as a team. Keep finding our identity, keep finding things to get better at. And then obviously coming back to this week, we finally get to play again against an opponent that we didn't really play necessarily the best on the road, and they kind of gave it to us when we went out there, and we obviously are looking to get back in SJSU Stadium and put on a show. So we talk about it in the meetings a lot that wins are wins, and it's it's very hard to win. It's very hard to win in college football. You can win by an inch or you can win by a mile, and they all count the same at the end of the day. The only thing that matters is winning each week. So if we just find a way, I'd be happy. I don't really care too much about my own stat line. I just really want the team to do well.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious you don't care about the stat line, because when I brought up, I believe that you were one of the top 5, at least last year, the top 5 tacklers in all of college football. You just kind of gave that look like, oh, cool, awesome. You're not worried about the stat line. You're worried about your boys, and that's something that we respect here, at least on the show, that not a lot of people really get to look into. It's a real leadership quality that goes unnoticed sometimes. But now, once again, going into Saturday, the game apparently is for the city of San Jose. What is your message for your time here? What is your message for the entire city for this Saturday's game?
Yeah, I'm just super super blessed to be here and play for the San Jose State Spartans. I've met so many great people during my time here, whether it be from the administration, professors on campus, some of the faculty, some of the custodians that have obviously treated me very well within our building. And then, just San Jose as a whole, a lot of diversity here, which we really pride ourselves on at the San Jose State University. And I just would really want, as much people to come in and, pack the house. We love a good crowd at SJSU Stadium. We're a very talented team. We're just starting to, figure it out. We're just starting to figure out how good we are. So, come join us in that process. Come watch us and, join One Spartan Nation. Coach Brennan, you get to see him and all the bring sideline, a lot of new playmakers and a lot of new faces. So, it's definitely not too early to jump on his wagon.
Absolutely, my friend. Well, I got this, and somehow, some way, when I got to training camp, I didn't get your signature on it. So we got to make that happen. Once we get over there, we'll see you guys on Saturday on the field for sure, and we'll be able to watch you guys hopefully take down Western Michigan. So Kyle Harmon, linebacker, leader, San Jose State Spartans defense. We appreciate you, my friend. We'll see you on Saturday.
Hold on, I got one more question.
Oh, go ahead. One more. Hurry.
So look, A little controversial question. Is there any game on your schedule coming up you got circled like I need to see these boys?
Sorry, I think I was cutting out. I think the question you asked was like if I had a game circled on my calendar.
Yep.
Yeah. Who are you itching
Okay, yeah.
to get against?
You know, I don't think that I really I don't really mean to give you a cliche answer, but you know, I don't really have one circled. I think that, you know, obviously this next one coming up is, you know, the cliche answer, but we know Western Michigan did give it to us pretty good last year. We went up there and you know, they put it on us. It was real physical. We flew out there, stayed out there in Kalamazoo, stayed in Michigan, you know, some California boys was out there in Michigan. And you know, they gave it to us when we flew out there. So, you know, I think that it's only right that we repay the favor. You know, they're coming out here to our house. They're a very talented physical team once again. So I think that you know, I think it's definitely time that we repay them and just, you know, I think it's perfect that you asked that, you know, in a game like this. So I would say this one, the next one.
For sure.
There we go. Once again, Kyle, we appreciate you coming on, my friend. Like we tell everybody else, doors always open. You want to come in here, talk ball, or really whatever, let us know and we'll get you on. We'll have a good conversation, my friend. But until then, we will see you on Saturday. Good luck out there.
For sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys have a good one and see you on Saturday.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Harmon of the San Jose State Spartans.
See y'all. Have a good one.
You too, man.
Oh, see, he gave the cliche answer, but I think it's actually for him. We've already recognized him as a dog, a dude
Big
that's just
time.
out there tough. So I really think it's the whole schedule. Everyone itches me. Everyone I want to go up against. Everyone I want to just go out there and destroy. I think that's his mindset. I honestly do. Because like we said, we've seen him out there and the instincts, the ability to get to the ball, the ability to make tackles. We've seen, you know, him tossing people like rag dolls and over again, you know, every single week. The dude is a monster. The dude is a monster, and I really think, one, I think he's the best linebacker in all of the Mountain West, and I don't think it's close.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I mean, yeah, we say great things about Cade, we say great things about Junior Fahoku and everybody on the defensive line, but Kyle Harmon is one of those guys that I feel like is surprisingly underrated through the Mountain West aspect of the whole thing. And I think nationally, he should be getting more attention, especially the numbers that he's putting up and what he's doing on the field. You can look at the tape; it's all there. You know,
Hey,
so
we should be the first. We should be the first to start promoting this man on Twitter, like heavily. Start tagging the NFL. Like y'all need to pay attention. Like
yeah.
y'all need to pay attention to this man. And it's perfect that he's from Antioch. So my unprofessional questions make him feel right at home.
Well, I think Sky is what. By the way, Sky Kirsten.
We appreciate you, man.
Again, everything that we've been talking about with him, you know, we really appreciate it. Him helping us get a hold of Kyle to be able to, you know, talk a little bit of the season and how he came up and where, you know, why he ended up landing in San Jose State. And then him shortly after your conversations, you put up, hey, can we keep the cussing to a minimum?
Hey, yeah,
like,
no. I realized that when I said it the first, like I did it, and I was like, yep, I realized it. I did it again. I did it a doggone again. That's why my other two questions was pretty solid. Like I kept it really.
You saw me hit you in the private chat.
No, I honestly.
You didn't?
Oh, it is. Oh, there's a one there. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I really just saw it.
Country K, ladies and gentlemen. Country K. Holy. Oh, that's funny. If you guys haven't seen what the black jerseys and the helmets and everything look like, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw them, I was in love with them. I was like, that's up.
Yeah, I
If you
can't
really
lie.
want to get a good look at what these uniforms look like, you got to get to Chef Q Stadium. You got to get there on Saturday. Get there early, tailgate your asses off, have a good time. Game time at 7:30 against Western Michigan. We will be there. I will be driving my ass all the way straight from work here in Sacramento, all the way down there to San Jose to catch this game. Me and Kay will be down there. Come down, say what's up, get uh, um, a little bit more info about us and everything else like that. We'll be bringing the white helmet and get a few more tags on this thing
We need
before we
a
finally get it.
few more tags for sure.
Yeah, a few more tags on that before I finally get it encased, nice and shiny and everything, so the dust stays away from it. And we'll have all that good stuff. But once again, appreciate Kyle Harmon for giving us a little bit of his time to talk about not just himself but the team. Once again, all the leadership qualities you can ask for, in a middle linebacker on the defense, he's got it. And if he's like, and I'm only saying this because of the fact that he's in a smaller conference, and for some reason that means something to people when it comes to certain positions. I do think if he's not chosen in the first 2 rounds, it's a travesty.
Nah, you can't say
Honestly.
that. You can't say
No,
that because you just pretty much you conditioned the reason why he would fall before you even said your statement. Before you said your radical point, you said the reason why he would fall. The smaller
but
conference, and we've
but
seen
even
this
then,
so much.
even then, he should be a minimum a second rounder. Even then,
Yeah, I agree.
because
I want him in Tampa. I'm gonna be all the way honest with
I
you.
was gonna say I actually want him here in San Francisco.
Nah, y'all don't need him. Y'all will waste them, bro.
Bullshit.
We
No,
breed linebackers. We breed linebackers, bro.
we've always had
We
a
breed.
good linebacking core too.
Y'all
Every
have
one of our linebackers.
Yeah, but
always
y'all
been good.
linebackers get hurt too much for me. All y'all great linebackers get hurt too
All
much
right.
for me.
You always got to bring up the injury quote.
Yeah, because how many times you seen Devin White on the injury on IR?
Once.
Exactly, my point. And that man been snubbed from the Pro Bowl once, won the Super Bowl, been the Pro Bowl doggone last year. He ain't been in the league too much. You see what I'm saying? Man, we breed linebackers, bro. He need to be in Tampa. Come to Tampa, Tampa. Look, hey, bro, send me footage. I'm gonna start tagging they behind. I'm sending this. I promise you, I'm sending to all my Tampa buddies on Twitter. I'm not lying to you. I'm tagging all of them. Shout out to Stank Bastard on Twitter. Hey, man, he's hilarious, bro. He's hilarious. He's a Super Buck fan, but he's hilarious. Shout out to him, man.
Oh man. Oh, speaking of like you said, tagging for Kyle. While we're there, I think in game we'll be. I mean, you got your camera and everything, so we'll be getting
Right.
some good footage from where we're at. To be able to get something out there to get tagging, because again, when you try and help get these kids' names out there, because this defense, especially, Cade Jr., Kyle, all three of those guys. I mean, I need to see more of everybody else, but specifically those three guys.
Man.
We got to get them. We got to get them up and look at someone, because they deserve every single bit of it. Guys are hell of an athletes. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, JAFFO Army, get there on Saturday. All black. Black it out. The whole entire stadium. Let's fill that son bitch up. Set another record there, because they set a record week 1. Let's get that done again. All of San Jose needs to show up. Standing room only. That's what it needs to be. Everyone needs to be loud. Look, that's how we're looking at you. You got to be there. You got to show your ass up. And you got to cheer for the Spartans as they take on Western Michigan. for us here at the JAFFO Army. Once again, it was an impromptu conversation because we can't talk to them on Friday. Sky would get into a deep amount of trouble if we did that. So good thing we didn't do that. Once again, appreciate Sky, appreciate Kyle Harmon, appreciate all of San Jose State football for allowing us to be able to attend these football games and give some additional coverage to a school that I feel absolutely deserves it. For myself, JP, and for the 610 Beasts of the Southeast, Mr. Country K, we will see you guys on Friday. Deuces.
Aloha.